Hey guys, it's Dag, and it is Space Thruster Thursday, which means I am here in Star Wars The Old Republic. And what I'm doing for my solo streams on Thursday is I've got a shit ton of alts that I am leveling. And I decided that the fun way of doing that, instead of just like grinding out, going all the way to 80, is to do a compare and contrast at the 10 level point. So what I mean by that is that I will level my characters 10 levels, so 50 to 60 in this particular case. And then I'll swap to a different class because I've got one of every class out there, and it's like, okay, might as well compare and contrast. The last class that I leveled was a Force user, a Republic Sage. And I really enjoyed playing the Sage. It was kind of like I hadn't gotten into it before, and it's like, oh, let's see what it's like. And 50 to 60, it was a lot of fun. Did a lot of damage, had a lot of fun throwing shit at other characters, NPCs, and bosses and stuff. And I was able to survive pretty well too. So that was good. Now I've got my Cypher out here, and he is a sniper. He is a marksmanship sniper. And I was sneaking around reading to make sure that I had a couple of things set up correctly for my bars, and make sure I'm going in the right order with regards to DOTs and stuff like that. And I noticed that according to SWTOR, Sniper is absolutely the worst damage dealer at level 80. So we'll have to see how that pans out, because so far he does okay. It takes him a little while sometimes to like kill stuff, but I noticed that when I'm in a group situation and I'm blasting away at stuff and have more than one character that I'm blasting at, it tends to work out pretty well. So I'm happy with him. Anyway, before I go on with this, I do a holiday of the day, and today's holiday is National Pasta Day, which means from one Guido to the next, go eat your pasta tonight, okay? Get yourself a big bowl of noodles or a big bowl of however you like your pasta, okay? Pasta doesn't necessarily mean that you have to pour tomato paste on it and all that fun stuff. You can do pasta any number of ways. So if you like it in Vietnamese soup, that's one way. If you like it as part of chow mein, hey, go have some chow mein. And because noodles were invented in Asia, not in Italy, okay? And so, hey, it's all pasta to me, and it may be made out of rice, or it might be made out of flour, or it might be made out of gluten-free. That's my wife. I can't argue with her about that, but yeah, she does gluten-free stuff. So anyway, go have some pasta. And like I said, Guido approved, okay? Yes. All right. So let's go on. I have him camping out on Ilum because that's the next part of the story that I am working on. And he has his faithful companion Kaleo with him. And Kaleo hasn't gotten into his grill much, which is a good thing. So we're just going to continue on with this and see how it goes with Ilum. I did rearrange my bars this morning just to make sure that I had things set up, and I noticed that I didn't have a DOT working out there, and it's like, okay, let's go ahead and get that all squared away and make sure it's set up properly, and then I can go ahead and see if that improves my damage dealing any, but we'll see. If you guys haven't figured out, I am not an expert in any of these games, but I love having fun just playing them. So yeah. Oh, the other thing I did today, I did a thing where I ended up buying some gear and off of the cartel market, because it's actually a bunch of stuff's on sale. And so I ended up buying the Covert Cipher outfit, which has a little box hat and stuff, because, hey, he's a Cypher agent, so that works. The other one that I thought was really kind of cool was the Expert Outlaw breastplate. Now, remember in the storyline that the Cypher agent is basically maneuvered, and he has a brain chip that's been implanted, right? And so he's not so keen on being the bitch for the Imperial, or for the Imperials. So he tends to be a little bit of a rebellious type, and so I thought that having the outfit for the outlaw breastplate might actually be a good outfit for him. So just to share with you what it looks like, I'll do that real quick. Oh, no, I don't need to modify the thing. Let's try this again. I'll bring it up and preview that way. So bring this over so it's in the center of the screen. And this is what the jacket looks like. And then new boots. I like the knee pad things because, hey, snipers are always on their knees. Don't go there. Don't. I thought, he's kind of a hoodie guy. Yeah, that's actually kind of a cool look. So I tend not to have him wearing any hood or any helmet or goggles or anything like that. So anyway, so that's the outfit. I think it looks kind of cool. So we will, let's see, I've got something here that's a fractured targeters covert. Oh, I got to put that back on. I don't know how I ended up
You and me?
taking that off, but okay. All right, so anyway, I thought I'd do this. I've got another outfit that I set up for him. He's currently wearing the Cypher outfit, but I also have one other outfit that I created for him, which is the Rogue Agent. And since we're on Ilum and it's so damn cold, I thought that the Rogue Agent actually is probably a better choice. So he's gonna wear that outfit for right now. I created the outfit for the one. I haven't created the second outfit because I didn't really have time to do that. But what I can do is create the outfit, and then I can put the stuff in the bank, so I don't have to carry it around in my bags all the time. That'd probably be nice. All right, so we're off looking for shit. We have to find a Kalish rifle. We have to obtain a Kalish blaster. We have to get an electrostaff, an autocannon, and a Kalish warblade. So I'm going to be hunting for all that stuff out here in the Great White North, and see how that pans out. So I got this notice the other day that I need to go back and finish watching the Acolyte, and it's like, yeah, I haven't gone all the way through Acolyte yet, and that's something I need to finish up. But I thought that wifey would be interested in watching the Acolyte with me, and sometimes she's into the Star Wars stuff, and sometimes she's not into it. It's hard to explain. So anyway, what happens is I tend to watch, when I was commuting, when I was working commuting, I would put together and watch these shows on my iPad on the way in, on the commute in, because I had like a 45-minute train ride that I would take going to and coming home. And so that was a perfect time to be able to sit and watch one TV show, and I'd get through a TV show. And, essentially, 2 TV shows a day, and I'd be able to plow through all kinds of older material. And so I started doing that, and I kind of got used to watching whatever I wanted to watch, because obviously my wife wasn't interested in everything that I was watching. And but now that I'm retired and I'm home, it's kind of like, she kind of comes in and says, oh, I like that, I'd like to see that, and it's like all of a sudden I have to stop watching stuff, and it's like, okay, I'll put that aside. The problem is that we never get around to watching the stuff that she tells me that she wants to watch. It ends up being something completely different because there's so much stuff that's out there to stream right now, and that's a problem because, hey, there's just not a lot of time in the day, and there's too much quality stuff to actually watch. The stuff that she wants to watch right now, I'm not into it. I was like, okay, this is a chick flick stuff, and it's like, A Discovery of Witches. And I understand that it's based on a book. She read all 3 of the books. She likes that kind of genre and fantasy and stuff like that, and that's kind of cool. You know, I'm game with that. The problem is that I thought the TV show's really not that well done, and I'm like, okay. And let's see, I'm going to jump out and go forward here. Okay, he's over there, and yeah, I just haven't gotten into it. I mean, I would, but it's not that terrific of a show, you know. And it's like, okay, one down. All my cooldowns, man. Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to this rotation again. I think how I had set it up originally was to be able to just go through and not have a lot of delay between things, and that isn't looking like it's going to be the case any longer. Oh. I gotta pay attention. It's like, oh, he's dead. Okay. Got them all. Is there anything over here? No, there's nothing here. So I'm going to pick up everything I need to pick up in this cave. I just need to work my way through everybody. I don't know whether I like the new rotation. I may just have to like figure out a different rotation, but yeah, this is the one I'm supposed to be doing for this particular character, so it's like, all right, I'll try it. Stop it. I like how they like kicked my ass a couple of times. I'm trying to increase the critical hit chance of your next ambush. Oh, okay. So let's see, that should go before ambush. Where is ambush? Even have ambush. Ambush is there. But corrosive dart increases stuff too, so maybe, okay, let's try this. Alright, so I'm already messing around with my rotation. It's okay. That's what it's for. Are these two guys doing dancing? Yeah, that worked out. looks like... Is that an area I need to go to? I don't think so, but might as well off these guys while I'm here.
Me? Getting here.
What did it get? Anything fun? Nothing that I can... Well, 134. Yeah, it's close to what I could have worn. And adds 15 charges of reputation boost for 24 hours. Each reputation trophy you use will consume 1 charge. Well, that makes sense. Okay, but we're not going that way. Let's see. This way. Oh, now I'm in an instance. Okay. So hopefully these guys won't resurrect while I'm here. Okay, the corrosive dart is a DOT. Fires a dart at the target that deals 1331 internal poison damage over 18 seconds. That doesn't sound like a lot, but every little bit helps. Alright, this first dude here, he's got the first thing I need to get. Ow! I find that happens a lot with this guy.
Rise and shine.
And I got a rifle. Now I gotta kill 25 of these guys? Yeah. Well, I imagine that tells me at least there are at least 25 of these guys in the tunnel there. Oh, hello. And I might as well go this way. Because I got 25 of these guys I gotta kill. I thought there were more guys out there. Guess not. Oh, hello. There's a guy. Oh, I didn't even notice. I could have blown up the pipe. Or would it have blown up? It would have slowed everybody down. Well, who the hell knows? Let's find out. I don't know whether this guy's going to come after me or not. Apparently not. She's just going to stand. What? Maybe. Come on. Yeah. I really want to see what this stuff does. Here he comes. I guess he got stuck in it. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Faceplant. Okay. Man, I had to drag his ass all the way back, though. Alright, any more over here? Yeah. Headshot! Wrong game. Did I get the other guy too? Yep. All right. There's some dude. Oh, there he is, standing at the top of the hill.
All going down.
Leg shot didn't do jack. Oh, and he pounded me twice. I was going to say, he better have an electro staff, because he was hitting me with one. What? You dropped a pistol? What the hell? Okay, here we go. Got a crowd. Maybe I could, like, get rid of a couple of these? Oh, I'm not close enough. Now I get rid. Got rid of two? No, just kind of did some damage. Alright. 2 damage. I keep triggering the one. I keep triggering Lay's target too late in the rotation, and it's like I need to. The timing for it is different than ambush, so it's supposed to increase your ambush power, I guess, but it's on a different time, so it's like ambush pops.
All going down.
ambush doesn't pop as often as the other thing does, and I end up hitting the Lay's target, but it does me no good because ambush isn't up. If that makes any sense at all. Ah. And we got a bunch of these guys. Let's crucify them over here. That dude over on the right keeps healing himself. It's like I didn't see a medic out there. Might have been a medic. Is that a medic? No, they're all sentinels, but the guy kept healing himself. It's like, ah! Alright, I see the next guy I gotta get is over here. Gotta go through these two dudes first. He healed himself. That's not fair. Well, I shouldn't say. My character gets to heal, so I guess it's all fair in Love and War. Love and Star Wars. Got this flamethrower that's following me around. It's like, God damn it, get rid of that thing. There we go. Alright, and he was the autocannon. So we got one more. And I killed all the guys I needed to kill. I just have to get through people now. Hey-ya!
You and me, getting good.
Cleo keeps saying that. I don't think she really believes it. What do you think? God, this guy is such a fucking noob. Hard to the edge. And he coughed up the last one. Oh no, there's one more thing. What do I do? Oh, plant the weapons and ceremony. Oh, that's right. Okay. So what I'm doing is I have to go and pick a fight with the guy that's in charge of all these, the Kalish. and win the fight with him. So I bring all the weapons in, and how is sitting on top of here a good idea? It looks like, hey, higher ground. Let's make an easier target. Oh, my kitty is wanting out. Hang on a second.
Hang on, Buzz. Yes. Okay. There we go.
All right, my kitty has exited, so now I'm just by myself. Oh, by myself. Don't
Shine.
want to be all by myself anymore. Oh, there's another dude over here. Hi. You guys are hiding, I think. Okay. Chug down some coffee here. Looks like at least two guys here. Any more guys in here? Doesn't look like it. Is there anything that I can click on? Any lore objects? Nope. It's not around. Okay, so we've killed everybody else. It's time to go and plant this crap for the boss and throw all these weapons up there. Yep, there are the weapons. And I was carrying all this.
I am War Leader Gilrix. Who challenges me?
Who do you think? Come on. Wait a second, I gotta check something here. Sorry about that. My screen just went poof. Bring it back. There we go.
The Empire's most dangerous assassin.
What do you want with the people of Kali?
You are enemies of the Empire. You must die.
Then you issue a false challenge. Warriors, to arms!
Just back up a little bit.
Getting good.
And we'll wipe out those guys. And we'll wipe out those guys. Okay, and now the boss. Okay, he's dead. And now I get to return to Moff Rogue. Regis. Moff Regis. I wonder if he has like a syndicated game show. What do you think? Or a talk show, maybe? Now, there shouldn't be any guys here until I get to, like, this location. And then there's going to be all kinds of fun. Because I'm going to have to go through all these guys again to exit. I'm not looking forward to that. It's like, why didn't they make the front part of this scenario so you didn't have to, like, grind your way out of the cave as well as grind your way in? Get through this part, turn right, and get the hell out of this cave. That's kind of interesting. There's actually 9 people on Ilum right now. I don't think I've run into any other players so far this morning when I was looking up. Can I get by this guy without having to engage him? Nope, apparently not. Okay, fine.
You and me, we're getting good.
Rifleman. So there was a TV show back when I was a kid called The Rifleman, and for the life of me, I don't remember what the theme song was, but I'll have to look it up. I guess I could fast travel, but I don't want to waste. It's not that far to run anyway, or ride. So hopefully the commander won't be too pissed off at me for killing the guy instead of convincing him to join us. Because I think you're supposed to, like, talk him into joining the Empire. You know, work for me. No, I don't. I don't want to work for the Empire. Okay, there's a repair bot out here.
Please use all products only as intended.
Yeah, some of the junk. How is this stuff higher? Oh. Oh, I see what happened. Oh crap, that doesn't help any.
Be well.
Let me see what happened with this. Outfitter. Show me the gear as the outfit. Okay, so I've got... Did I get some new stuff in there? I don't know. Yeah, see the greaves. Alright, so that's the outfit. Now I need to, like... God, this is ugly. Ugly. Alright, so now if I do that and go rogue agent, yeah, there we go. That's better. Because I don't think I picked up any of the gear.
Do you require medical attention? Be
I
well.
don't. Not any longer. Maybe psychological assistance, but... Yeah. Heroic missions. I'm not doing that today. And we're going to go talk to the boss. Quartermaster. Oh, stims. That's all.
See anything you like?
Yeah, she doesn't have anything fun. I don't need to buy back any of that crap. Okay, repair. Already did that.
Come again?
Come again? I thought that's interesting. It's like, okay, here's a skirt for you to wear. Why would you do that to an agent?
Are you deliberately trying to provoke me?
Yes.
I'm doing what I was sent to do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other matters to attend to.
It's the future false
At least
emperor.
some people around here still have sense. Good work at the mine.
They would have stabbed us in the back down the line.
Doubtlessly. The mine's been reclaimed. We can resume our crystal operations. Our best recon teams are scouting the Republic base for an attack. But in the meantime, we need to prepare for the arrival of the prototype fleet.
What's the assignment?
We need the fleet in place on the surface. Everything we need to build the stealth armada is on that fleet. But the Republic's anti-aircraft artillery installation controls the skies. Anything that flies too low gets shot down. The Republic's artillery base is protected by a ray shield and the Republic's best alien forces. Delta Squad will disable the ray shield, while you storm the base and destroy the guns.
Who are Delta Squad, and why haven't I heard of them?
Their exploits were usually of the Black Ops variety. If you'd heard of them, they wouldn't be half as good. Get into position at the comm relay just outside the artillery base. Contact Delta Squad when you're ready, and they'll bring the ray shield down. After that, it's up to you.
I thought
Destroy
I
those
was
guns and get out
intelligence.
of
I'm supposed to know about
alive.
these Black Ops things. But now, yeah, that's kind of an interesting thing because they didn't really talk about... Yeah, by the way, you have Black Ops, but... Hey, I got 55. All right. That was increase. Okay, so now
All right,
I've got
make me look good.
the crystalline targeter jacket. I'm wondering what my outfit looks like with the skirt now. Let's see. Go to outfitter. Show me. Yeah. Oh God. Yes, mauve, darling. Absolutely mauve. Okay. No, I'm not going to run around in a skirt. Oh, although that would be kind of a hoot to do. No, I keep picking... Oh, they keep putting that cipher up at the top. That's why. Can I move it? No, I guess not. Okay, we're going to go rogue agent again. Okay. I gotta go contact Delta Squad. Jump on my horse and ride. So we got an Imperial way station out there now. So we're gonna go basically back the same way I just came from. Now, honestly, compared to Final Fantasy XIV, going back and forth is fairly quick in Star Wars: The Old Republic, depending upon the planet. I would say that Hoth is probably the one that is the most spread out, but they don't have a whole lot of the different quests that basically send you, go kill 50 of these and then come back and talk to me. So that's okay, not a problem. So here's the way station, and I get a flight path, I guess. Yep, I could have flown. Oh well, that's all right. There's no mail, and I don't need to touchy that. We're all geared up, so I go in here and yak at somebody here on the holo terminal.
Ambush! It was a trap. The Republic were waiting for us at the shield generators. We're under heavy fire. I don't know how long we can...
Did you hear that? Somebody's played us for fools. The Republic artillery base is protected by a huge ray shield. We can't destroy the anti-air guns until that ray shield is down. Looks like you have a new mission. Destroy the shield generators, and then attack the Republic artillery base and take out the guns.
Shield generators, then guns. Got it.
Good. We can't do anything with that ray shield up. Contact me at the Republic base once both the shield generators and the guns are destroyed. My men will move in and clean up.
All right, now we get to go out to the next location. This one's kind of like, okay, we're going to send you off to the west. Now we need you to come all the way back to the east and talk. So I've got Northern Shield and Southern Shield, right? Yeah. Can I get through these guys without them firing at me? Yes. Okay. Where's the shield? Oh, there it is over there. So I need to kill these dudes. And I got some scrap that I can take care of. Good.
You and me? Get it.
It's another belt, but I already have the same belt. Okay, one of these locations is taken care of. How to get to the other one? I guess we go this way. Or not. Oh boy. That looks like it could be painful. So how do I get there? I have to go back and around. Ugh. And now I got these guys firing at me. Lovely. Going this way, catch the road down. Hopefully it doesn't lead me to a cliff again. So we don't take the bridge. Wouldn't be able to even if I wanted to. This one's... Oh, this is going to be a little tougher to get through. Okay. Yeah, particularly since they're all chasing me now.
You and me, we're getting better.
I think there's another group that's behind me now. These are the guys I need to get through in order to get... Well, yeah. Is that a gold star? Oh, there's a Republic lieutenant over there that I'm going to have to get through too. So I better wipe all of these guys out. No cheating. Hello. Okay, we got two guys over there. All right, take out the little guy first.
Shine.
And another piece of scrap. I got a grade 7 credit case. Oh, now we got to do the guns. That's right, because the other guys got killed, so I'm not going to be able to do anything. So how many credits did I get? I got 729 credits. I'll take that. It's better than a slap in the face. And a bunch of junk. Well, armor. Okay. Wait a second. That thing came back. Alright, so now we got guns that we have to discontinue. Although, I have no idea where they are. So we go back. Forgot to get this guy's... How many credits he has? 7? Probably. 208! Yay. So, yeah, I don't think that... I think I gotta go all the way back, get on the other road. Is this open now? Yeah, see, it wasn't open before, so now it's open. Because I finished the other part. And we got 3 dudes I gotta kill. Now I got 11 of these guys I gotta kill. That's what you get for killing them to begin with. Alright, there's 2 over here. There's 3 over here, so we'll just get those guys first. Oh, I didn't want to do that. That's why I didn't want to do that. Oh, too far out. There we go.
All right, make me look good.
One gun down. Where's the panel? Probably around the other side, huh? Alright. Guess we gotta kill these guys next.
Getting good.
Okay, where's the panel? Other side? Back side? There it is. 2 down. So the other location's over there. Okay. Is it that gun? I thought I just disabled that. I guess not. Alright, we'll get this guy. Oh, carbonated me. Hey, asshole. That's not appropriate. Inappropriate. There we go. I can see the other panel right there. So let's get this panel done. And what else? Contact Grand Moff. Regis. Back to Regis. On what? Oh, there's a holo terminal, but I gotta kill this guy first. Oh, there's more than one.
Getting good.
Yeah, you keep saying that, Cleo. I'd like to see some evidence.
The guns are destroyed.
We're slicing the Republic's computers now. Let's see what they're doing out there in the cold.
Ah, Master Caden's killer. He was a good man, and will be sorely missed. But killing one great man is never enough. The Republic has always thrived on the effort of its united citizens. Lieutenant, input the coordinates of the Imperial base into the ELX-25 and fire when ready. Give my regards to Moff Regis.
Blast! The ELX-25 was only supposed to be in planning stages. If it's operational, it could obliterate our base with a single shot.
Wait, what's the ELX-25?
An experimental long-range cannon, supposedly years from completion. But the Republic must have built a prototype. Sounds like we're the test. We have to improvise, based on estimates of the ELX-25's range and the origin of the Admiral's transmission. It should be at these coordinates. We have limited time, and you're closest. Destroy that weapon.
I won't fail, I promise.
Destroy the ELX-25, or we'll have no choice but to retreat from Ilum.
Don't worry, you won't need to. Okay. Trying to figure out which way do I need to go. I think I have to go back across the bridge. Because I think it's on the other side of everything here. Yeah. So it's... Is it down below? Oh, I remember running into this issue before. It is that way, but I don't remember how I got there. I think I had to go all the way around. Maybe. And it's another tour day. And how the hell do you get into this place? Because I'm like way off the mark. Oh, I opened up a new area, which is nice, but it's not where I need to be. So we're just going to go back the other direction. Okay, let's take a look at the big map. Oh, so there's a trail. It looks like there's a trail. Oh, I gotta go through. Okay, so I gotta go back and through the bridge. And looks like there's a trail that leads underneath the bridge. Oh, I see. Back over here. All right. So I'm gonna go back where I came from. go back across that bridge. And hopefully it hasn't locked me out again. Should be open, he says. It's locked out. Oh, fuck. Alright, so yeah, I screwed up. So I can't get through here, and that's like apparently the only way that you can get down below. Maybe there's another way. Is there a lift? Is this a lift? There's a lift! I never even noticed. Well, I shouldn't say that. The last character I took through here, I think I jumped. I think I literally killed myself to get down to the bottom just so I could finish this damn quest line. It's just like, this is asinine. How'd they come up with this?
Rise and shine.
Too far away. There we go. Okay, I gotta go in this way. Oh, all kinds of folks. Hi, guys. What's going on? Ba-dee, ba-da, ba-da. Let's throw a wrench in the middle of them and start the fight. Okay, we got a gold star out there. I probably want to take everything else out first. Like the droid. And all the dudes standing by the droid.
Alright, make me look good.
Those guys are all gone. I'll kill these guys over here, because who knows whether they'll get involved in the main fight. With the gold kernel or whatever. This guy's, he had some loot, some epic loot. Oh, something purple. Oh, probably a prosperity token. I haven't done jack with any of those, so it's like, okay. How come I'm facing that direction? I don't want to face that trash.
You and me? Getting good.
Okay, where's the touchy? There it is. EXL-25 is now gone, sir. Okay. And out of here. Back onto the ice shelf. Oh, let's see. I can figure out where I'm supposed to go. Imperial base. Alright, so let's go to the Imperial base. Is it going to... It's not going to let me go to the shuttle. Fine. I need to go back here. So, take me to the speeder. Please. Do I not have quick travel? I thought I did. God. Okay, fine. Now I can go. Please. Thank you. Click on the right thing. Alright, before I go in and turn this in and see what the rest of the nonsense is all about, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm not going to quake break. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to take a break because Lord knows I need it. And I will be back shortly. Hang in there. Thanks. Okay, I'm back. Yay! And let's see. I gotta go inside and talk to Regis. See what he has to say. And can I
Money's always good here.
repaired and sell my junk? Oh, I didn't even notice there's like a nice... Oh, this is a better device? Why? Mastery, endurance. Well, both of those are higher level. Power level is higher, and alacrity... Oh, critical. Okay. Alright, that's why, because the critical rating was higher. Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Come again.
I probably will, because I'm going to be here. I think I'm going to be out here on Ilum for a little while longer. Where's Regis?
How did the Republic learn of our plans?
All the more reason the Empire needs to reimagine itself for the changing times.
Once we build a stealth armada, we won't need change.
What's the use of a stealth armada if the Republic's spies can learn its location?
Imperial intelligence is not my problem. I'm here to win Ilum.
I'm curious how you plan to do that.
The Republic's base is built into a cliffside. The main fleet is going to batter the exposed side to oblivion. The objective is to claim the Republic crystal supplies, kill Admiral Shai, and open the docking bay door so Imperial forces can clean up. You'll be entering through this tunnel and hitting deep within the mountain, where the fleet can't reach.
And while you and the main fleet give the Republic a beating, I'll prep the Crystal Fleet for the transfer of the Republic's crystals.
A two-pronged attack. Are you on board?
I came to Ilum to win this war. I'm not going to quit now.
If you're ready, Darth Malgus.
The Dark Council has placed me at your command.
Then let's start the attack. Good luck.
So Malgus is taking all the crystals. I don't know whether that's a good thing. What do you think? It's like, okay, man. Sniper rifle is not better than what I currently have, so I get something, but it wasn't any good. Login and season request rewards. What did I get? Oh, I got a dark side token. All right, I'll grab that. Thank you. Use dark side, so that works. Can I use it? No, apparently not, because it's not showing up anywhere. Okay. I gotta clean out my bags because I got too much crap in there again. After buying 2 armor sets, or transmog sets, or... yeah, we'll see. Anyway. Back out the front door. Where am I headed this time? Secure the blue crystals, green crystals, and purple crystals.
Patrol was rushed by a herd of Wookiees the other day. Don't they need trees?
They belong in them anyway. Where does the Republic find these things?
Hey now, Wookiees are cool. But not if you're in the Imperial inside of things. It's kind of like, no, they're not cool. We don't like Wookiees. They're hairy and they smell. What was that? Nothing that I can use. Okay. It's a growth. And here we are on the Jedi Temple grounds. Because we're after crystals. So we make our own lightsabers. No, just kidding. I still don't have anything chasing me yet. The minute I say that, someone's going to start chasing me. Like that. See? Everything starts chasing me.
You mean?
Okay, let's get rid of these guys. Oh, another prosperity token. Or 2, or 5, or 10, or whatever. Now's when you wish you had, like, stealth technology for your character, right? Picking up the extra guys. God. Burn myself first. Now I can. It. down the tunnel, turn to the left. Oh, another medical droid. Hi.
Please use all products only as intended.
That's all my junk. What'd I get? Oh, I got an implant. A 148. So I'll take out the targeters package and put in the reaction implant. Cool. All right. That works.
Be well.
I shall. I shall be well. Which one did I say? The 148 and 132. So I take out the 132. Is that it? Yes. There we go. 148 all around. I can get rid of some of these.
Do you require medical attention?
No, not particularly at the moment, but I'm going to get rid of a couple things here. I don't know what the sniper rifle looks like. Is it cool? Yeah, it's not bad. What does it look like compared? Oh yeah, that's right. I've got the little flashy light thing going on with the one I've got on. So okay, we'll just do that. Oh, here's a heavy gunner. Now I've got to kill 20 of these guys.
Getting good.
I didn't even notice that there were the other droids over there. Let's just keep going this way. None of these guys are high level, so we'll just kill them all. Just like that. So the Blade Master's going to come after me. Here it comes. Boom. I didn't want to start that fight, but now that I have, I guess I'll just... That was a bad target error. Something I am prone to do. I do that occasionally when I'm playing World of Warcraft with my friends. Like, who pulled that shit? Oh, that was me. Yeah. Yeah, I did it. Okay, we'll get the far right one first. Oh, you gotta get... Ah, here they all come. Hi, how's it going? What are you guys up to? Hi. Oh, I can't do that. That's right. But I can do that. And I guess I've secured these crystals. Okay, so I secured the which ones? Green, purple. Oh, I got the purples. Yay! Purple's my favorite color. Yay! Okay. And now we're going after the red ones? The green ones. They look green to me. Oh, we got a girl. Gold star. Okay, green crystals. I'm sorry, can you get me some of those crystals? God. Alright. And this group over here now. I've got 5 more guys I have to kill, so I might as well... Here's 4 of them right here. Might as well get these guys. Okay. So now I've got... Wait a second, I didn't get credit for those? Fine. Oh! Ah! They're all standing around going, yes, did you want something? Ah. Okay, now I need to locate the boss. I guess I didn't get credit for any of the guys that were in this area. Here come all the Imperial troopers to get the stuff, get the crystals. Alright, I guess I'll have to kill 5 more guys out here in order to get credit for the bonus. Yep, that's exactly it. Oh. All right. Okay, that's 19. So I have one more guy that I need to kill to get the bonus. There's 2 in the corner, so let's go take care of them. After I pick up the loot from Commando. Kamado. Okay, the bonus is done. Now I need to go all the way back and try to find the Admiral. Except these guys have all rezzed now, so... Oh, there's another guy over here.
You and me, we're getting good.
Can't see these guys. That's why I can't kill them. I'm sitting there going, yeah, you do a job, Leo. Oh, there was someone behind me? Guess so. Who was behind me? One of these. Oh, one of these guys. Sorry about that, Cleo. And at the rate these guys are rezzing, I'll probably have to kill them all again anyway. Heavy gunner. And his friends that he just brought. Trying to roast me. What's this? That's not allowed. Nothing of use. To the right. Keep going down the hall. Next group.
You and me, we're getting good.
I don't know, Cleo, whether I will ever get good. Just can't. Okay. Wrecking Republic droids. Cool. Right, into this area. There's no one over here. So that means that probably the Admiral's going to be in the next room, right? Oh, I remember this fight. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass as a sniper. Wow. Because this guy jumps around all over the place. And he also, like, does a knockback. And so you're not immune to it. And you keep popping stuff in order to try to keep from getting knocked back. And it's not going to work. So I think I died, like, horribly a couple of times with this guy.
I hope you understand the futility of all of this. You claim the crystals for the Empire. They build their armada. We will find a way to detect it, to destroy it. And then the Empire will build something bigger and better. On and on and on, until we destroy each other or the galaxy.
Then it would be best if you surrendered to me now, don't you think?
What good would that do? Failing to understand that will be your downfall.
Okay, I guess this guy's gonna, like, beat on me. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's behind the generator. So what do I have to do? Oh, I've got guys coming in first. That's right. God. I hate this fight. This is, like, not fun. I can't even reach them. I could get down here or someplace. There we go. Okay, there's another... Here comes another guy.
You and me, we're getting good.
Alright, who else? Is there someone else popping up? Not yet. So where's the... Yeah, how to... Oh, that's right. Got to turn it off over here. Are there more than one panel? I don't remember. There's a panel on each side. Repair droid incoming. Oh, fuck that. Come here, droid. Okay, so we... Oh, and we got these guys. That's right. And I probably have another guy coming from the other corner. Yes, I see that. Although I gotta get the droid. Shit. Smack the droid upside of the head. And we're getting all kinds of guys out here now. And got another one. So this is one of the more technical fights, and we haven't even got to the boss yet. All right, now I can get the boss wherever he went to. Except now he's got his own fight, and it's like, this is going to be not so much fun. Okay, I used my get out of jail card once. Where'd he go? There he is, coming up over there. Oh no, that's an operative. And another operative behind me. And another operative. Oh, got knocked over. That means the boss is back up. There's another operative someplace. Where is he? Oh, jeez. And I can't get out of jail here. Okay. One operative. And the other operative. Ooh. Oh, see, now I gotta... Oh, God. Ack. Alright, call the probe. Because I don't think I have to start the fight all over again. He's out. I just have to kill him. Give myself a stem. Oh, do I have... That's right. Do I have the,
Rise and shine.
Myself. I don't think I've got... Versatile stem. Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm going to give myself a versatile stem. Hopefully that'll give me enough juice to kill him this time. Now I got to go through all the ads, though. Not the ones that before he got loose, but... he go? Okay, got these guys. Shit, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, again? You're kidding. Oh, man. Okay, I got 17 seconds to wait, or else it's going to send me all the way back out someplace. And I'll have to make my way all the way through again. Okay, the question is whether my stem is still active or whether I have to... I think I'm out of stems, too. It's like, that sucks. 12 seconds to get to safety before the guy starts blasting me away. I told you I hate this fight. Okay, so that's only energy. Do I have like a... I don't have like an emergency repair. I can't do... I can only do that out of combat. I don't have an in-combat. Alright, so I've just got some health stems, and they don't give me enough juice to really do anything. Alright, let's give this guy one more try. Because I said so. And I'm not going to waste it that time. Crap, where'd he go? Okay, these guys. Okay, where is he? Oh, hello. Throws me again. Yeah, the stems aren't doing shit. I gotta do some major damage on this guy now. Crap. Three times. Okay, let's go repair. If I go to the med... I think there's a med center in here. Yeah. Okay, so there's a bot. Buy some stems.
Do you require medical attention?
Increase your presence by 136. Only one stem pack now. That's not what I need. Power by mastery and power. Mastery and 60 seconds. One stem pack can be active at a time. I don't need the vaccine. Premium or premium nano infused versatile. Let's try the highest level one, obviously. Yeah, because... Okay. I bought 4 of those, and...
Be well.
I gotta put them on my bar, so where'd they go? not in B. There they are. No, I want that to be on. Fine. That's right, I have my bar locked. Get rid of those because I don't have them anymore. Lock my bar so I don't move stuff accidentally. And I don't have any gear upgrade. Exceptional med pack. Maybe, yeah, let's get rid of the exceptional. Let's get rid of that med pack. I got four of these. Maybe that'll help me out in the middle of everything. We'll see. All right, let's get back to this guy because I want to finish him before the end of the stream today. I don't want to have to go back in here and do this all over again. Oh, crap. Really?
Rise and shine.
Come on, guys. Of course, everything is rezzed. Jeez. Sometimes this can be a pain. And these guys decide they have to come in too, huh? Okay, fine. I'm trying, Cleo. I'm failing you, though. Almost back to where the fight's supposed to be. Oh, this is a headache. Any more people in here that I have to kill again? Alright, so I've already wiped out everybody except for the... Oh, did I do a versatile? Not yet. Come on. Stab myself. Alright, let's start this all over again. Oh, God. Damn it. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's get these two guys before the boss comes back again. Okay, that works. Speaking of the boss. Yeah. Shit. Ah. go. Crap. Really? I'm dead again. 4 times. I'm dead again. God damn it. What's it gonna take? I don't have good enough. I mean, the stems aren't. Okay. Am I already in battle with this guy? God damn it. Where is he? Where is he? These 2 idiots again. Crap. Come on. Do something. Can't do that while I'm stunned or dead. Five times. All right. It does not look like I am going to be able to finish this today. So it looks like I'm going to have to figure out what to do between now and the next time we stream this guy. I just don't do enough damage to be able to kill the guy.
Please
and I don't know what I can do. I don't think I have... I don't think I have enough... I don't think I have a character on this server that can make a high enough sniper rifle that will assist me. But I'll have to see if I can hunt that down, because this is aggravating. I should not have had to die 5 times in this. So anyway. All right. Not a very successful stream today, but that's the way it goes sometimes. We will be back next week in order to take another shot at this asshole. I hate this fight. God, I have been on this fight, and because he freezes you and he like bumps you away, and it's like, I can't do this on a dude that has to like stand still. You have to be in a mobile character in order to do this really well. So anyway, that's the way it goes sometimes. If I don't see you before the next time I see you, have a good day, have a good afternoon, have a wonderful evening. I love you all. Thanks for stopping by, and I shall see you soon. Bye now.